Question 28. In our example, we can see the first part of the example has a pentagon shape, and inside the pentagon there is a heart, a rectangle and a cross. In the second part of the example, the rectangle has become a second shape which is larger. The heart shape has become the second part of the second shape which is also larger in size, and the large pentagon is inside that second part of the shape which is the heart. Finally, the cross has shrunk in size and is now inside the rectangle. So therefore, the rectangle here becomes the first part of the second part of the question. The heart shape, which is here, becomes the second part, like so. The pentagon, which is the large shape at the beginning, becomes the smaller shape in the second part of the shape. And finally, the cross here shrinks in size and fits inside the first part of the shape. If we take a look at our question, we can see that we have this bevel shape, like so, containing a triangle, a trapezium and an arrow shape. We're therefore looking for a shape which will split into two, and the first part will be a triangle. This means, therefore, we can discount option C and option E, as the first part of the shape in C is a trapezium, not a triangle, and the first part in E is an arrow, not a triangle. Next, we're looking for this top shape here to shrink and be inside the triangle. So the top shape here is the arrow. The arrow will therefore shrink and be inside the triangle. And this means we can discount option A, because in A the shape is not the arrow inside the triangle, it's the outside beveled square, like this. We know that the bottom shape here enlarges and becomes the second part of the shape. In option B, we can see we have the trapezium here, but D is a beveled shape, like so. Our second shape here at the bottom is the trapezium, so just as in the example, we need that bottom shape to enlarge and become the second shape. The trapezium should therefore enlarge and become the second shape, meaning we can discount option D, as option D does not have the trapezium as the second shape. Option B follows all the rules of the example. We can see that just as in the example, this shape becomes enlarged and becomes the first shape, and that's exactly the same thing as in our question. The first shape enlarges and becomes the second, like so. Then we can see that the bottom shape, here it's the heart, changes into the second shape, and in our example, the bottom shape, which is the trapezium, enlarges and becomes the second shape. In the example, the larger outer shape, which is this pentagon, shrinks and fits inside the second shape. So our larger shape, which is this beveled square shape, shrinks and fits inside the second shape, the trapezium. Finally, in the example, the top shape here, the cross, shrinks and fits inside the first shape here. And we can see in our question, top shape here, which is the arrow, shrinks and fits inside the first shape, just as in the example. So here we can say the correct answer is option B. And we'd give our answer of B like so.